Some people claim that this GATE program is an extension or at least tied to MKUltra related topics, tied to some type of elite control and brainwashing, cultivating a small group of elite individuals who are groomed for leadership roles, possible with an agenda to control society or push certain political or ideological agendas. Then you have where I think it actually comes from, and I'm curious to see how Steve feels about this. I personally believe that this is a more logical explanation to it, even though logic is kind of out the window at this point. I think it plays more into genetic engineering or a form of eugenics alongside with human experimentation. And because namely, and this is where I told you guys all to put a pin in it, and we'll come back to it. Steve, you remember when we did I did the episode, it was about the dude that telepathically communicated with aliens. He was put in a program and he had communications with a couple grays out there. He would access it through his brain, but he had training where he'd get put in this room. He had to take a pill, and then he had to move the image on the screen with his psychic ability, if you will. Do you remember that?
Yeah, what episode was that?
I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
But that dude in particular claimed that his mom was part of a genetics program, and they monitored him through his entire life and kind of bumped him in the direction they wanted him to go.
Same shit Max Spears said.
Right. And then you go back to what I said earlier about the group A and B. How group A, who they're selected, they get help through their entire life, but it's because they want these individuals to end up in certain positions in life. The other ones, on the other hand, are almost what they describe as almost sabotage their entire life.
Yeah, which kind of falls in line.
Think about it in the form of genetics when you're making that comment. No. No, I thought you were going
My
there.
brain. Well, it falls in line with the statement that I made about, people unlocking these abilities and having power. So the ones that they didn't choose, who are essentially in line as far as capability goes with the people they did choose, they have to keep them so beat down that they don't unlock this power and become a problem.